Concerns are growing among public health advocates after the Food and Drug Administration withdrew a proposed rule that would have required makeup manufacturers to test products made with talcum powder for asbestos. Asbestos is a natural mineral that is resistant to heat and corrosion. It's been linked to deadly diseases like mesothelioma and lung and ovarian cancers. In 2020, Johnson & Johnson removed its talcum-based baby powder from North American shelves, following lawsuits from consumers who claimed the product was contaminated with asbestos. The company maintained its products were safe to use. Despite this, the New York Times reports that some cosmetics like eyeshadow, foundation, lipstick, and mascara continue to be made with talc because it absorbs moisture and creates a silky feel. The author of that article, Roni Rabin, joins us now. She's a health writer at the New York Times. Roni, thanks for being here. As we mentioned, asbestos has been linked to cancer, so why is it used in talc products at all?
Well, the question is, why is talc used? Talc is used because it's got all these qualities that people love. It's soft and silky. It's supposed to be the softest mineral made to man, known to man. It's a natural mineral that's found underground. It helps prevent caking in things like mascara and eyeshadow. It's got a lot of qualities that help make tablets. In fact, it's used to make tablets and medication. But some talc is contaminated with asbestos, which we know is a known carcinogen of the type that there's no safe level of exposure to asbestos. Why there's asbestos in talc is it's basically a natural contaminant. These are both mined underground, and they develop under the same geological conditions, so that they sometimes mix underground. And when you're mining talc, you're kind of picking up a little bit of asbestos that's going along for the ride.
Well, you report that manufacturers say their talc has been free of asbestos since the 1970s. That's when the Cosmetics Trade Association issued voluntary guidelines that all talc should be free of the material. So why are advocates so concerned about the FDA's decision to withdraw this proposed rule?
Because that was a voluntary rule that the trade association passed, and said its industries were going along with it. But we've since found talc with asbestos in products, including makeup that was sold at Claire's to children. Things used in these CSI kits that were sold. This is years ago, but the FDA doesn't test regularly at all, and it's really left up to the manufacturers. They may be purchasing from a company that says their talc is asbestos free and has been tested, but we don't know. We use a lot of imported products in this country. I mean, you just don't know. There's also a lot of questions about how it's tested and the degree of testing, and if things are, to what certitude are you, to what, finite amounts you're really testing it to. So this was going to be something, and this has been decades in the making. I mean, the concerns about baby powder, which was made from talc and marketed only, the powder was very popular until it was taken off the market. That's been decades of concern and arguing and back and forth with the FDA, and it coming out slowly in litigation, actually, when women who had used it for years sued over their disease.
Wow, very important reporting, Roni Rabin. Thank you.
Thank you.